you, babe, but you...
Alright, we are back, and what we're going to be doing today is trying out some new E.L.F. makeup that I got in the mail. I'm pretty excited about it. I got some new brushes that are like a minty green. It's part of their Christmas collection, I believe. And it was like the sugar cane rush or sugar something. They have like clear barrels and then mint green. And I got a few of them. I even got a brow one. My son is trying to break down the door. I got the bite-sized little palettes, an eyeshadow palette and a face palette. I got the new CC cream, a brightening concealer. I got some stuff. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to try it out, and then I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off of camera and just strictly keep this to trying out the E.L.F. stuff and see where we're at. With this, I did yesterday just watch Ashley Rourke, if I'm saying her last name correctly. She's amazing. She's amazing, and I will leave her channel down below. If you guys have not watched her, you will love her so much. She's so raw and honest and real and just a matter-of-fact Southern girl. Like, you just can't get any better. So I will leave her channel down below. She tried a bunch of this stuff that I'm going to be trying out today. She tried it as well, and it didn't go so well for her. So now I'm scared. I'm really scared. So I was excited to try some new E.L.F. stuff out. What I really want to do more so with my channel is really stick more to the affordable products, because that's where I fit in personally in my life. So you're going to see a lot more of those types of videos, which I'm sure that we're all like, yes. Even though I'm not going to show you guys everything that I do to my face except for the E.L.F. products, I will leave listed down below and link to everything that I do use off of camera for you guys. Whew, I have bronchitis. I do. I thought I might have had COVID. My whole family got sick for like 2 days. We did not have COVID, but mine settled into my lungs and I have bronchitis. It's just something that happens all the time. So that's fun. I'm still dealing with like a fever and not being able to breathe very well. Talking a lot. Just whoo. I feel like I'm like 8 months pregnant. So I'm going to give it my best whirl today. The first thing that I'm going to be trying out is the E.L.F. CC cream. This is the Camo CC color correcting full coverage natural finish. It's got collagen, peptides, and niacinamide in it. But when I looked at the back of the box at the active ingredients, there's 3 active ingredients in this, and they're all sunscreen. I have oily skin, so doesn't Ashley, and it did not work out very well for her. So I'm hoping that it will be a little bit better for me. I'm going to go in with this little buffing brush and try this on half of my face and see if it works okay with the brush. And if it doesn't, I'm going to go in with a sponge. I did use the E.L.F. Putty Primer, so I'm hoping maybe that will help the situation. And I don't know if this is going to actually even match my skin tone, because when I posted about this on Instagram, a lot of people were like, their shade range, like online, is atrocious. Like, they say it's one shade and it shows one shade, but then you get it and it's either too light or too dark. So we know all on our own that foundation matching online doesn't look too bad, but it can be scary. So I'm going to go ahead, try this out. It does look like a full coverage foundation. It doesn't look much like a CC cream, or what you would think a CC cream would look like. It's very like thick and moussey almost. Yeah, this might be a little light actually, but not too bad. I like the glow that it has. It has a very natural glow to it that is really, really nice, but I 100% see what Ashley was talking about when she said that it like picks up your hairs, like your peach fuzz, and you can see your peach fuzz dramatically, because yeah, I didn't even dermaplane that long ago, and I'm like, ooh, man. No up close shots, please. But it does work good with this brush. It looks okay. It actually doesn't look too bad. I want to try the other side with a sponge and see how that goes. But so far, not too bad. I would definitely say to choose a shade or two darker than you normally are or whatever it even matches you to, still choose a shade darker. Because this is quite light, and I chose a shade darker than I normally would. So, and it's still a shade light. I'm looking a little ghostly. You don't have as much coverage with the sponge, which is kind of a given. It just soaks up the product and doesn't really keep it down. So you have a more natural coverage with a sponge versus the brush that leaves it way more coverage. This, I can still see my blemishes and freckles through this side. And this side, you can see my skin, but all the blemishes and stuff are not there. But this is actually oxidizing. So it might look better once it's been on the face for a little while. That's something to think about. I definitely like it with the brush better. This brush is really, really good. I don't know exactly what it is. It's the buffing foundation brush. I don't know if this is just part of this collection, but if they have the buffing foundation brush anywhere else, I would get it. This is a good brush, and I am not a brush girl for foundations. It's not my favorite foundation, I will give it that, but for a CC cream, it is really good. It does give a natural glow to your skin. Like, my skin around my cheeks actually looks really, really pretty. Around my nose, around my mouth, around my eyes a little bit, and anywhere that I have blemishes, it's a little wonky. It's a little dry patch grabby, so to speak. And it does show off your peach fuzz, something fierce, but I don't know. Let's move on and see how I feel by the end of the video. The next thing I'm going to be trying out is the E.L.F. This is their Flawless Brightening Concealer. I'm kind of into brightening concealers right now. I don't like this applicator though. That little click, click, click with the little brush. Oh, I hate these so much, but I think that it keeps it cheaper, on the cheaper side. So I don't even know what shade I got mine in. I have no idea. But let's click the shit out of this because you know it's going to take an hour. It actually didn't take an hour. I just clicked it that couple of times and it came right out. So let's go ahead. Ooh, that's weird. It like changed colors. It was lighter and then I just clicked it again and the product that came out was a deeper shade. Should I be weirded out? Now I don't want to soak up too much product, so I'm actually going to go in with a brush here. This is the Shop Miss A High Def brush. It's like a pointed triangle brush. It's really cool. I'm going to go in with this and see how this blends out. I think that this might be something that you need like an actual coverage concealer for first, and then you can go in with this on top of it. But I don't like to put that much product under my eyes. So this is a little... It's not too bad, but it really does not give me the coverage that I want at all. I'm going to try a different brush here. More fluffy brush to try to keep its placement instead of spreading it around. Okay, this fluffy brush works much better. A less dense fluffy brush. Actually, this goes really good with a fluffy brush. Okay, that's much better. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, you can still see my dark circles underneath, but to be honest, like, I've never tried a concealer that that helps my eyes all the time. They are bad. I have very bad genetics with my eyes. Okay, something that I have to say, I'm trying to set my under eyes, and I'm using the AOA. This is their Perfect Setting Powder and Brightening, and I just want to set this part here, and there is so much clump of product here that just came out of nowhere, and I don't know why. I've never had a concealer or powder do that to me before, and it's kind of doing it over here too. I've never had that happen before, and I don't know why it's doing that. That is... What are you doing? My under eyes are not dry in the least, but there is some serious product buildup there. Okay, so I have these two little bite-sized things. I think they're so cute. This first one is Cream and Sugar. This is the eyeshadow, little bite-sized eyeshadow that I got. How do you open these? Okay. And it comes with 4 shades. There's 2 shimmers in the middle and 2 mattes at the end. And then I got this face one, which is, pomegranate? I think it says pomegranate. It has a blush and a highlight in it. I think it's so cute. So I have my eye primer on. I need to set it. And I was going to use this end here, but I think that might be a little bit too dark. So I'm actually going to go ahead and set it, and then we'll get right into this. I'm going to take the fluffy blender that I got out of that brush kit, and I'm going to go into this it's like a light tan color, and I'm going to put that in the transition area, if I can talk. Just fluff this around. I'm not going to do anything too crazy with my eyes, just because I'm not going to wear falsies, because I'm going to be testing out a mascara of E.L.F's, and I really want to see what it's capable of. So I don't want too much going on with my eyes, so you guys can see that as well. That's pretty nice. Not too bad. Now I'm going to go in with a more pencil type brush into that dark brown. And I'm going to start just placing that on the outer V. Just to deepen up stuff a little bit. The dark brown is pretty dry. But it does blend out pretty well. So it's not too bad. You have to be careful though, because if you blend too much, you'll blend it away. E.L.F is good at that. Alright, now I'm going to take this really pretty bronzy color here, and I'm going to put that down on the lid. And I'm just going to use my finger. It feels very smooth and nice. They have a bunch of these little bite-sized eyeshadows. So far, they are not bad at all. At least this one isn't. And I might end up having to get some more. I'm going to take the more champagne color. And I'm just going to put that as a brown bone highlight. And in the inner corner of my eyes. Ooh, that's nice. I like that a lot. Now I want to go ahead and try the E.L.F. Lash It Out Loud mascara. A lot of people have said this is a dupe for the Benefit Bad Girl Lash, I think. It has that little short spiked kind of wand to it. I'm hoping this is good. Give me something good. I've heard good things about this mascara. I'm not mad at it. This is one coat. It is very lengthening. It's very dark. Oh, I just jabbed myself in the eye with it. Don't do that. Ah, son of a bitch balls. Ah. Well, let's see how good this flakes off when it's dry. Shit. Okay, so I tried to get it off. It looks a little bit dark. It actually worked a little bit better over here because I had such a clumpy mess from that concealer that I could get it off a little bit more there. I like this mascara. Just don't jab yourself in the eye with it. Ow. But other than that, you can layer it. Fantastic. I will see how it works throughout the day, if it flakes or runs or smudges or anything like that. But so far, loving it. I don't seem to be able to put anything on top of this foundation. It just completely, totally took everything off of my nose trying to put bronzer on my nose, which isn't a rough job. And it just all came off. What is going on? Alright, now I'm going to try the bite-size face thing. Oh my goodness. This is like all going wrong here. This looks so, so pretty though. All of them did. So I'm hoping this goes well. Ooh, that's not bad. I love that color blush. That is gorgeous. Alright, and let's try this highlighter. I don't know if it's going to be too dark or not. I just really liked the blush color. So the highlighter might be a little dark on me. Or a little non-existent. Let's dig a little bit deeper into that. It is kind of a hard pan. It is like a copper color though. Oh, that's not too bad. It's a little bit too dark. You do have to dig into it to get like, yeah, that's dark. This is just not working out for me today. Nope. Alright, well there we have it. I'm officially done. With the lights and everything, sadly, you guys cannot see exactly how my makeup is looking. It looks very light and natural and pretty. That's what I see in the viewfinder. It doesn't look like that up close. The foundation is not too bad, but it's also not good. I believe it's $14. That's too much. It's not good enough for that price tag. The mascara is wonderful. It's just deadly. I do really, really like that mascara, but I think that it transfers off the lower lash a lot. So if you have really nice lower lashes, which I don't, you might have to worry about that, but it is perfect for layering. It doesn't get too clumpy or spidery or anything like that. I really do like that mascara. I think the price point versus quality is outstanding. I do like this. I want to get more of these little bite-sized things. I think that they would be fantastic for traveling. If you don't like a heavy eye look, absolutely. I like these as well. I think they are fantastic. I think I just got too dark of a shade, but I can't pass up that color blush, so it had to happen anyway. I love the brushes too, but I do not like the foundation, sadly, and I do not like the concealer, sadly. This weirdly clumped up my under eye setting powder. There's like a clump of it right here that I cannot blend out. It feels like a dry patch, and I do not have dry patches on my under eye, and I've used that powder since I've gotten it like a month ago. Never had an issue until this. So sadly, these two products are just not it for me. They're not good in my opinion. They're not good, and that sucks. Everything that I used on my face, well, it might not be shown in a very good light because of the base of my face. I will leave listed down below. I did try some new drugstore things that I have not tried before, and so I will leave those down below and links to everything that I did use along with this fiasco. Oh my goodness. Make sure you guys check Ashley out. I will leave her channel down below for you guys as well. You're gonna love her. She's so funny and just really, really honest. You do not have to worry about anything there in that department. She's very entertaining. So I will leave her channel down below. Everything I used linked below. Let me know some more affordable products that you guys want to see me try out, and I will do my best to get my hands on them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I, of course, will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.